Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a full day of eating. I haven't actually tracked my calories that I eat in a day for quite a while, so this is just going to be an update for me and you in terms of what my macronutrients look like in a day. Here's the full day of eating. Enjoy. Right, meal number one. I have my scale here to weigh everything, obviously, and we have ProNutro, which is a local cereal, I'm pretty much sure. I don't think you get it anywhere outside of South Africa, so that's a shame for anyone outside of SA who's not watching. And Nutrifix, I think it might be the same, to be honest, but it's pretty much just Weet-Bix. So if you want to do the same thing, then find something like ProNutro and Weet-Bix, then that'll work. And fat-free milk, because I've got mild dairy problems, so we use fat-free milk here. So what I'll do is I'll actually use this Nutrifix to actually dilute the ProNutro because it's very sweet, so I need something to dilute it. But once you dilute it, it's very nice. So 2 pieces, which is 39 grams, I think. 39 grams, yeah. Yeah, about that's good. 156 grams of chocolate ProNutro, which is 554 calories. And a total of 29 grams of protein. That is why I have this. It's because there's 29 grams of protein in 150 grams of it. And that is an absolute hack. Who knew that there could be so much protein in a cereal? I guess that's why it's called ProNutro. But whatever. I don't know, my voice sounds so weird this morning. Oh yes, spoon, obviously. And now the last thing to add is just this fat-free milk. And with ProNutro, always put more than you think, because ProNutro is an absolute milk consumer. Probably should have used a slightly bigger bowl. Okay, 426 mils of water, which is almost half a liter, and that's another 15 grams of protein. So that leaves us with this meal being a total of 856 calories, and there is 49 grams of protein, 121 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of fat. So yeah, that's meal one, which I have at 8 o'clock in the morning, or just before actually, but today it's 8 o'clock. It's actually almost 8:30 because of filming and everything. I'm gonna need to put more milk in here already. The milk will increase, but I won't track that because whatever, it won't be too much. It's fat-free milk, it's hardly anything. So there's already like 15 grams worth of protein in here, so I'm going to down this, and I'll see you guys for meal number 2. Alright, this is my second attempt actually trying to record this. I've already actually had this meal, but the first time recording it, I forgot to turn the mic, so you couldn't hear anything. So I'm having to re-record this and just trust in the fact that I've already had this meal. Meal number 2 is simply just a protein shake. Always have creatine. I have 5 grams a day to keep the skinny arms away. And then we have actual macronutrients. Here there's just micronutrients, pretty much, or just creatine. I mean, it's just pure creatine. And there's calorically, we have 150 calories per serving, along with 20.6 grams of protein. And then the excess that we're not really counting too much is 3.3 grams of carbs and 5.3 grams of fat. Obviously, we will be adding them, but it's not the focus. The focus is just the protein. Obviously, I have water with my protein shakes because milk is just overrated. It's really overrated. It makes it too sweet and too powerful and just too heavy. So I like having it with water, and if you have it with water, you're an absolute G. Vegan protein powder and creatine. The reason I have vegan, for those who are new here, it's because I struggle with acne if I have whey protein. So taking vegan helps reduce, well not reduce, but just prevent extra unnecessary acne. So not that acne is necessary in the beginning, but that's meal 2. I always have meal 2 at 10 a.m. So I'll eat every 2 hours. So meal 1 is 8 a.m, meal 2 is 10 p.m, meal 3 is, a.m, not p.m. And then meal 3 is 12 a.m, and then I'll go to gym at around just before 1, and then, 12 p.m. Goodness gracious, and then I'll go to gym just before 1 p.m. And then I'll come back around 3, 3:30, actually more like 3:30ish, and then I'll have my post-gym meal just before 4ish, and then I'll have dinner at about 6ish. So every 2 hours to eat is the most optimal way of executing a bulk. So that is my tip for you guys. And drink lots of water. Remember to drink lots of water, but eat every 2 hours and drink lots of water. And prioritize protein. Yeah, that is meal 2, and I'll get back to you guys for one of my favorite meals, and that is meal number 3, my pre-gym meal. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have, it could be my favorite meal of the day. This thing is delicious. We have chicken, we have rice, we have pineapple, we have ketchup, or tomato sauce. That's the only American name I actually accept compared to what I call it is ketchup. I prefer the name ketchup to tomato sauce. I don't know why. But anyway, so there's Tabasco sauce and peri peri hot sauce. Combination of those 2 spices, and then chuck a whole bunch of salt and pepper on top of that, and it absolutely slaps. I gotta give you guys a good look at this thing. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, and also the chicken. I cooked the chicken with chicken spice. So there's a lot of spice in here. There's chicken spice, there's salt and pepper, there's Tabasco, there's peri peri hot sauce, and there's tomato sauce. And there's pineapple for extra flavor. So the pineapple just gives that little bit of a tropical taste within the spiciness. So it just tastes so good. You guys have to give this a bash. But anyway, the macronutrients and calories and everything I'll put up over here, above my finger. But otherwise, I'm gonna get straight into this because I'm struggling to talk. Because my mouth is watering so much because it smells so good and it looks so beautiful. I just have to take it down. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a bowl of egg and couscous. This is, for those of you who don't know what couscous is, I don't know if it's really a worldwide thing. I honestly have no clue because I haven't really seen much attention towards it, especially in the fitness nutritional community. It's basically like rice, except it's easier to make and it has a bit more protein. Eggs, 5 eggs, can't remember how much couscous, but I'll put up the measurements of everything. Actually, I'll put it up here because there's more space there. This meal, quite similarly flavored to my pre-gym meal. This is my post-gym meal. Again, it's ketchup and Tabasco with a bunch of salt and pepper. I'm gonna down this and I'll get to you guys when I'm finished this. Gotta take that elastic out, you know what I'm saying? Very nice. By the way, guys, I managed to bench 100 kilograms, 225 pounds, like finally. And for those who watch me and have been watching me on a regular basis, you know that weight has been a sticking point for me that I haven't gotten past for ages and I've been stuck at for a while. And I got that. I wish I recorded it. I didn't really think of it because it was very spontaneous when I did it. It was kind of like, okay, I'll do another 5 rep max. And I did that. And I was like, because I was with a buddy, and I was like, so just try get on 100. Slapped on 100, and that thing went up. In fact, I did 2 reps on 100. The first one went up really easy, and the second one went up very difficult. But that's because I was just in my head, trying to wrap my head around the fact that I just benched 100. But anyway, that happened. Just to update you guys. Next chest day, who knows? Maybe we'll be hitting 105, 110 maybe. Right, final meal of today happens to be spaghetti bolognese. Look at this beautiful bowl of goodness. So in here we obviously have spaghetti and then the beef minced mixture with a bit of onion and tomato paste. Yeah, tomato paste. Some tomato sauce on, and of course I've got to add some more Tabasco because I'm just really into that at the moment, and some cheese drizzled on top. And I will put the total calories for this meal right over here, and I'm gonna down this because this is an absolute beautiful looking meal. And once again, I am struggling to talk because my mouth is just watering a lot because it just looks so good. So this is the biggest meal of the day where I'll have the most protein. In this meal, I did put it up on the screen earlier, but I think it's around 100 grams of protein, or just shy of 100 grams of protein. So majority of my protein comes from dinner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a full day of bulking. Now I know what you want. You want to see the macronutrients of the day, don't you? You really do. And you know what? I'm going to give them to you. So right over here are the total macronutrients of today, the amount of calories over there, and the excess stuff down there. And that is what I'm eating every day on the bulk at the moment, except for obviously dinner, that always changes. But that's generally, okay, there was quite a lot of beef mince, so that was a little bit more protein-y than usual. But otherwise, pretty much standard, the same amount of calories I'll have during dinner. But yeah, I pray that, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. If you like you clearly like this video, because I mean, you watched all the way here, so if you don't like and subscribe, then you're doing yourself a disfavor, because I mean, you enjoyed this because you watched it all the way to here, so it doesn't really make sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you really enjoy a gym, but you don't bother getting a gym membership, except this is completely free, so there's absolutely no reason, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Kapow! Was I gonna say anything else? No.